Everything's broadcasting?
Not yet, but it should be soon.
Yeah, it's mine showing initializing still. Oh, I see things. I see things. Let me
Oh yeah,
use.
it's done. It's about that time.
About that time, eh?
Okay, seeing if I have a cat that's helping me out as well, so. Yep, it looks like the social media link went live. Okay, so I am like really live to the world. And let me bring back up the dashboard so I can see who's talking. There are people! Okay, so yeah, I decided I would go ahead and start a brand new character because it's been a long time since I played this game, so I am on the Arcadia server, as my little thing says, and I'm playing a character called Bellstream. Because really, I'm never going to play this character again, because I'm more than likely going to play Belghast. I am in New York, and I decided to play an Illuminati, because I played a Templar as my main originally. Hey, Stargrace, and Scope, and Kodra, and Zelly, and... So yeah, so I went ahead and went through the character creator, and I created a fairly standard character for me. And now I'm about to engage in shenanigans for the Illuminati.
No, no, no. Too much visibility on the street. They're listening. They're always listening. That's why I keep the dryers running 24/7. They bug my phones, read my mail. They have this place on CCTV. Replace my girlfriend with an android.
She doesn't look very androidish.
I know you know. And they know I know. You know? Oh, you're wondering why they haven't disappeared me. Shut down my magazine? It's because I play smart. I play along. It's a game to them, you know? It's all just a game. Oh, hi, Leah. Don't worry, she's not one of them. She's in my D&D group. Role-playing is the only avenue to resist control. We do nothing they don't tell us to. They've been conditioning us in every kind of media for years, okay? Example, Pac-Man. That's how they see you. Just a little head, just a mind share. And you run through the mazes they built, sucking down their pills. The fruit, the forbidden wisdom of Eden, never enough. And you can't shake the fucking ghosts, right? I mean, they're watching you. Their eyes are always watching you, even beyond death. This all adds up. That's where you'll find the Illuminati, at the dark center, in the ghost house, in the labyrinth. It's right here. Just follow the yellow dot road. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it's the voice actuation plugin for TeamSpeak. I can turn that off real quick. And my cat has already caused an avalanche. Hang on, let me flip off the Okay, so in theory it won't do that anymore. I don't even remember how to do this.
Click on it.
Yeah. I remember there was a hotkey, but you had to be far closer than I actually was standing to use the hotkey. I would totally not be opposed to dipping into Secret World occasionally to try and do some of the Nightmare content. 'Cause it frustrates me that I still feel like that content beat us as a group. Like, it's very rare that some content will piss us off enough to make us not do it anymore.
I don't know.
I feel like
That content was unwelcoming to us. Like, it didn't want us to play it.
I feel like the point where I got was, oh, this is what too much is.
Well, I think the frustrating thing was that we couldn't play the things we actually wanted to play successfully in Nightmare content.
That's absolutely the reason why we stopped playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think
The game that severely punishes you for wanting to play a melee. I'm not particularly going after the lore items, but, you know, that one was there.
Yeah, I think with the Nightmare
There.
content.
Sorry about that.
No, it's alright.
Sorry about what?
Jeez, these two need to get a panic room.
But yeah, the Nightmare content,
You know the
like,
drill.
I would like
through
to
due diligence.
take down more of it, honestly.
Please, no head
So
trauma.
I thought the content was interesting. Like, if only it could have been done with the party
Have you
that
ever
we
seen a
had.
person void themselves from
I
exposure
didn't think
to
it
pink
was
noise?
like dull. I thought the fights were had some interesting points to them, other than the fact that they were just incredibly punishing to be melee.
Yeah.
And really, at the time we were
Hi.
playing, there were some other problems.
Have you ever
as well.
seen a psychiatrist or taken psychedelic drugs?
No, this game's
Whoa,
really
whoa,
good.
don't freak out.
it is a really, really
You got a
good
lot
game.
of narcosynthetics in your system to fast track the rapport process. So make yourself comfortable before you lose motor function in your arms and legs. Is it safe? No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm a researcher, an experimental researcher.
Zern, my schedule is triple booked, so get started 10 minutes ago.
I do like the
Yes,
Illuminati
ma'am.
start.
Ms. Geary. Management.
Still here.
Shit. Knew that. Wow. Illuminati. Always there. Okay. Today, we're going to be provoking your extra-human potential. Routine tests. Psychic driving, invasive procedures, auto-suggestion, and this is all going to happen while you're under a post-hypnosis role-playing scenario. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm going to play you a looped recording of the catastrophe in Tokyo. And then, with a little chemical assistance, your uninhibited neurons are going to work their crazy magic. I won't lie to you. This is going to be an intense, out-of-body experience.
I love this doctor.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
I'm pretty
hilarious.
excited myself. And subject has left the building.
I love the dialogue too. It's well written. I kind of want to experience the Tokyo raid, honestly.
I feel like the Tokyo
Or not
is
Tokyo.
going to be that same problem.
Tokyo is like just content. I guess it's the New York, the
It's
Big
all
Apple
shut
raid.
down.
Oh, okay.
Kaidencho, everything. From the
Tokyo
park
is just normal
to
content?
Arachi Tower.
Yeah,
SDF
supposedly.
quarantine. Good news for
Well, I
Temple,
need to log
bad
back into
news
this
for
game at some
us.
point.
I thought the dragons thrived on chaos.
Someone once told me the Illuminati had all the answers.
I don't know. Like
Yes,
I may
I
be
found.
not understanding it, but I thought it was just like normal dungeon
Something
content,
worse.
not necessarily even hard
Something that
mode.
brought the filth with it. So we fight. That's what us Templars do.
I enjoy a good fight.
I
Just
really
these
haven't followed the
trousers
game
are
as much
bloody
as I kind of wish I had.
Sarah! Thank Gaia! Are you okay? How are you feeling?
If Zuberi was here, he'd tell us this is the worst time to argue.
Well, he's not.
Overcome the filth.
He's down there somewhere. Sarah, get your gun.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting on the events to play out, I guess.
Oh my God.
Watch out!
Nice shooting!
How many have they got in there?
It's gone viral so fast. If this gets out into Tokyo, we'll stop it here, whatever it takes.
I wish I could move these around, but it's not seeming to let me. So I don't ever put any attacks on one that I care much about.
Let's do this. Take it
My
like
traditional
all the
spam
other
hotkey
disasters,
is
right?
2.
We really have to.
Let it get on you. Don't even breathe in. It's
Cannot we know you're coming? It just is.
Hey, Ocho.
New plan. Fight chaos with chaos. Keep the bastards at a distance, then take them out.
That's your plan?
Well, it's a plan.
You've got points, Sarah. Make every shot count.
And I am taking a lot of damage.
We're gonna need to use some heavier powers. Don't hold back, right?
I was pacing myself.
Listen, Sarah. You have to find Zuberi. We'll hold them here. Make a stand.
Hey, Cav.
Cavalry has arrived. Even where the filth corrupts, Gaia's power endures. Take it into yourself. Breathe it out. Will this broken body mended? Good.
Don't know what made him think it was a good idea to heal an Orochi security card.
Wasn't working out.
I feel like we're probably better off if they just stayed dead.
This ain't looking much better, to be honest. Now is not the time for argument.
Told you he would say that.
We must reach the next platform. Well done.
And I do not remember there being really big things down here.
The gate's opening!
I think that's bad news. Yep, bad news.
They're not stopping!
All to hold us back. Top marks for effort. Someone has to push through. This confusion may be all the time we have.
Look out! It's all coming down!
This game definitely does creepy well.
I love the sun, the underground sun.
Yeah.
You're going till 3 a.m.?
Yup.
You are a trooper.
Yeah, I figured this was, honestly, I took this,
Overstimulated.
I took this
Higher
one
brain
because I thought it would be the
functioning.
least inconvenience to
And
my
it's great
wife.
work. Well above MK Ultra
That's
success
nice.
rate. Hey, can I ask you, have you ever seen a Jaguar tripping?
Zerd!
Well, yes. Look it up sometime.
Okay. That just
Hey, you
crashed.
better haul ass to the test
What
chamber.
just crashed?
Jump through a few hoops.
Car gauge.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not good.
And you may be feeling some discomfort from the microchip that I grafted to your spinal column. No worries, though. I mean, it's gonna fade, really. And as your doctor, I'd caution you, strongly caution you, don't try removing it, okay?
It's cool. I don't mind having a chip grafted in my
I swear.
spinal column.
It's just a routine examination, man.
Okay, this looks like mostly Drog stuff. Never really took the time to look into these little vats when I played my other Illuminati. Some creepy shit.
They gave him a golden base jump. DCS net is not to be used for personal calls.
Yeah, I primarily played Templar, but had a lot of people that said Illuminati was awesome. Guess I don't have sprint yet, do I? I have no idea what weapon choice I want to make. Let me look at the Templar, or the Illuminati decks. Okay, let's see. I think I was going to go Goon, but it's a Blade Hammer. I don't know. Shotgun Elemental is always fun. I just don't know if I want to spend all my time kiting. Yeah, I'll go Goon.
They give me clay and expect me to hand them back steel. It is not an instructor they want, it is an alchemist. You, my friend, are in a world of tigers, and they will eat you alive if you are weak, if you hesitate, if you do not strike first. Here, you will learn to strike first, and strike hard. For those combat holograms, they can do nothing to you. I, however, have a high-powered rifle and a streak of what some call sadism. I call a will to incentivize. You have potential, but we have no time to tease it out of you. Inside you is a power, an anima you can draw on to make yourself stronger, faster, a more effective killer. It is the magic behind the magic bullet. The weapons you use will become an extension of yourself. They are the instruments through which your anima is made force. I want you to arm yourself and show me that force. We have an arsenal here. You can experiment with all of them if you please. But when you leave, you can only take one with you.
Until you walk right back in and grab another one.
And I am not interested in how or why you came to possess it. Only that you sharpen it to the best of your abilities. Nothing less. In the test chamber, you can do so in safety. Safe. Except from me. Now, let us begin.
Okay. There's the melee weapons. It's pistols. There we go. Did it not actually loot them? There we go.
This is the company line. You will use it to maintain contact in the field. Do you understand? That is all.
And now, boys and girls, you can walk right back into the test chamber and get your second weapon. And I highly suggest you do this.
This is a test environment in more ways than one, my friend. In here, we have total control. We see a war play out exactly as we intended to. You will learn, and unless you offend me more than I can bear, little harm comes to you.
And there's my second weapon.
This is a good time for me. I'm multitasking. I fucking love old school hip-hop, don't you? Projecting indecision is a big no-no. Always smile. But this isn't another test. We don't do probation. You're either in or you're out. The Illuminati are very achievement-focused. It's like Xbox, only everything is hardcore. The ethic I really want to instill in you is to aim high and achieve even higher. It's not just in your best interest, it reflects on me, too, and that is super important. Make me look bad, I'll mount your head on my wall as an object lesson to the next fuck-up. God, it is so cute when you new guys think I'm kidding. Solomon Island. A little town and a preppy school with connections to us have kind of vanished off the coast of Maine. The people aren't a major deal. Do you know how many disappearances there are in the United States every year? We do. But our noses need to be totally clean on this one. The military are involved, and we have limited bandwidth to stall the shitheels at the DoD. Give an old dude a red button to press, it's like Viagra to them. I want you out on Solomon Island to assess the impact on our bottom line. You can skip the traffic and the quarantine by traveling through Agartha. Just use your initiative, but not too much initiative. That comes across as desperate. Ciao, ciao. Good job.
Aha, that's what it was, okay. I kept trying to hit like U for some reason and thinking that was sprint, but no, apparently it's X. Okay. Once I get to Solomon Island, I'll actually like set up hot bars and buy skills and things like that, because right now I just need to get out of New York. You can tell I did not play Illuminati because I don't really know where I'm going. Yes. I still love the look of the automatons in Agartha. Little clockwork dudes.
Hello? Yes? Now this is the Hollow Earth, Agartha. I do hope you're not here for the local service. It's running somewhat tardy. And by my watch, it's 100 years overdue at 1/4 the hour. Judging from the cut of you, you're more of a world traveler. Well, you've come to the right place. This underground realm, like the great British rail system, is the very model of efficiency. Agartha's thoroughfares sprout from the Tree of Life and connect back to the surface. Distance and time bend in here. Why, you can cross the globe in a brisk walk. Of course, it's perfectly safe. And no one's entirely sure how it works. Quite bedeviled, the science boffins, but I'm assured they have their top men on it. Top men.
Top men.
Now you'll need one of these. Mind your fingers. Thank you. Fascinating devices. Fortunately, there's still enough to hand out like sweets. Consider it your anchor to the Hollow Earth. It can return you here in a flash, proverbially and quite literally. Well then, onwards to the New England coast, what?
Okay. I do not want to take that because I want to loot that. This is still probably my favorite starter zone in almost any game I've played. It's just really well done. And I spent so much time exploring this the first time. Like, I want to say I did not leave Kingsmouth until I'd been here for about 40 hours. Secret World has a really weird leveling system as well. For those who aren't familiar with it, it's entirely gear-based, but they claim to be a level-less system, but there's totally levels. There's a lot of content and stuff that's gated based on the gear that you have. Although it's not so much hard gated, but there's just no way you can accomplish it with lower gear. Okay, so let me see what I want to grab. Okay, I totally want Blade Torrent because it is an insane ability. I don't have access to a attack dump yet. When do I get the first one of those? Dancing Blades is the first one. Wow. I guess I do have a dump. That one right there. Okay, so there's that. Let's go. I don't want that open. I have a lot of stuff to deliver. Okay, so Secret World is totally a game about looking fabulous while killing things. It's time for me to look fabulous while killing things. And now I'm a ninja.
Oh, don't worry, kid. You haven't gone back in time. I just happen to be the last of the cowboys. Got your southern welcome right here. Mesquite beans, Texas style. Good ought to face evil on a full stomach. Name's Boone. I'm a troubleshooter. You and I need to have a powwow before you go shooting for trouble. Illuminati may have legacy on Solomon Island, but you folks gave that up for the high life and the low road. Sure, you can be divided in purpose, but we gotta stand united against darkness. This ain't my first rodeo. I know we're gonna need all the unity we can get. Don't mean to say you stepped into hell, but when the wind blows west, you can just about smell the brimstone. All we know is death and fog came from the sea, or someone brought it back with them. If I was a gambling man, I'd put money on that someone still being around. Bunch of survivors holed up in Kingsmouth town. Follow that main road and the sound of gunfire, you'll come to the sheriff's office. Kid, whatever your reasons for being here, you find out what those people died for, and you bring a reckoning. This forest crawls. Gets my fingers itching for two matters. One, the other, figuring out a way to keep them down. It ain't right the way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their 6 feet, same as everyone else. I've sworn to keeping guard here, and you've got places to be. But nothing's stopping you from culling the herd as you go. Hell, figure out what makes them tick and how to make that ticking stop, and I'll buy you a beer at the apocalypse. So go on, kid. Saddle up. The end of the world waits for no man.
I still think this is a great intro to a zone. I love Boone. I thought we just had to let the fire hit them. I don't know. It's been too long. Why is it not actually doing any damage? All it's been interested to do is kill me. Maybe I don't actually need to do the fire thing anymore. Apparently no. No, fire is not a thing. I swear you used to have to hop on the... Oh, I was just one step ahead. Ignore me. This is the problem with having played a game and you think you remember how it goes. Place the ammo in the box. Okay, I'll do that. Hey, Roger. Yeah, it's, well, for you it's probably very, very, very late / early. It's, like 10:46 here. Okay, let me see if I can remember something. Once upon a time, I got spiffy weapons. See if I still have spiffy weapons. So, I am totally going to equip said spiffy weapons. Iconoclast. I don't remember. I think that's the hammer, maybe. Okay, let's see. Keep forgetting that in this game it's I, not B. Okay, there we go.
Stay safe.
I should probably actually get that quest.
Jeez, you never saw anything like this in the cop shows. Well, maybe on cable, not the network ones. You wouldn't know it from looking out there, but before that wicked bad fog rolled in, Kingsmouth was a sleepy little burg. Nothing stronger on the streets than a hot cup of coffee and chocolate glazed donuts from Susie's. The occasional DUI or domestic disturbance. Human sacrifice. But every town has a dark side, right? We sure are getting a heaped help in the darkness now, eh? The Walking Dead and worse besides taking over our town. Us survivors hold up in here, hoping it's all just a bad dream and we'll wake up to the smell of bacon and maple syrup. But unless someone ups and does something, and soon, all we're gonna wake up to is the smell of rotten flesh. And I don't need another thing to remind me of my dad. Halloween does bring back the memories, eh?
There's a story there. Like, why does the smell of rotten flesh remind him of his dad? And I totally don't remember if you're ever told that, but... Go kill Ravenous Horde around the sheriff's office. I can totally do that. Okay, time to go protect the barricade. Kind of feels goofy to be running around in a ninja costume with the pickaxe. Defense failed. Why did it
Those
fail?
zombies are making a mess of that north barricade.
I'm here. Okay, maybe they'll actually start attacking now.
You gotta get to the north barricade before they do.
I remember some of the event logic was sketchy at times.
See if you can't head them off at the northern barricade. Those zombies are making a mess of that north barricade.
That's a lovely thought.
Coming in from the south side now. We got some more trouble on the south barricade.
Blade Torn is kind of totally hacks for Kingsman.
They're taking that southern barricade apart. Good job. We held off the undead hordes for another day. Or at least another 5 minutes.
Best thing about Kingsmith is just the creepy vibe that they managed to capture, that whole small town feel where everything has just gone wrong. I mean, it's highly believable, I guess. Not that there's zombies roaming the streets, obviously, but I mean, it feels like a creepy town.
Heck if I know where you folks keep coming from, but anyone who walks through that door alive pretty much gets my amnesty. Something in your past colors you sourly to a badge, I'd ask you to call it quits in return. We agreeable? Well then, I'm Sheriff Bannerman, and this down-home little state of emergency is what's left of my jurisdiction. Sure, we tried to hold as much of the town as we could at first. More out of nostalgia than any civil defense plan. I won't tell you Kingsmouth was a slice of heaven in a snow globe, but it was ours. Now it ain't. There was always something running under in this town. Maybe what's spilled out now. If that's how it works, I couldn't say hand on heart we didn't have it coming. But that fog, and the things in it, they didn't pick and choose when they came in. Most folks didn't stand a chance. Now, I can see you're armed. I won't kick up any fuss about that. Straight truth is, you'll need to be. Just don't go thinking that means you're deputized as such. Heaven knows if there was ever a time and a place for the right to bear 'em, you're looking at it. Henry has his word of God, that Roger woman has her crystal ball, and Norma out on the point's got a 12 gauge. My money's on Norma. Now come back without a piece out of you. Ain't this a heck of a thing? 3 years without firing a shot, other than putting down some animal got itself hit by a truck. These past nights, we've gone through bullets like candy at Halloween. I used that jail cell to dry out old paperwork mostly, or Bill Dexter when he'd had a bad one. Now I've got all these folks good as locked in here, and no sleeping it off for the morning either. The way things are headed, I'm seeing us outlasting our supplies. Not by much, if it comes to that. Andy finds what he can, but with the cruisers stuck propping up the barricade... So I'm obliged to anyone who'll poke around town a piece. Bring in the essentials. We can call it requisitioning. I don't think the store owners will be writing this one off as an act of God. We'll still be here.
About this point, I had originally planned on switching over to Final Fantasy XIV and doing some duty roulette. An hour went by way faster than I thought it would. Especially starting a brand new character. Like, I didn't really make it terribly far at all. Makes you realize just how much time we spend playing these games.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
When like an hour evaporates like that. Run and then switch over. Maybe bad. I'm not doing so amazingly well. Should have bought some Bingo Cola. Creepy zombies are creepy. Well, yeah, stuff takes forever to die, but also, like, I haven't played this in a long time, and I don't know if it's the current video card driver I'm on or what, but I'm experiencing some weird frame rate issues. Which is kind of sad considering I have at least, like, 2 steps better of a video card now than I did when I last played this game, so. I don't have another weapon finisher yet. Although I do have points to spend. Grand Slam. Builder. Yeah, I can't get it till there, I think. Important thing, don't look at your inventory when you're right next to a respawn point. You're a bad man. Yeah, screw it. We're just gonna run out. Because somewhere around here there's a way down. Right here. Yeah, I don't have my other weapon finisher, unfortunately. And I don't see that I can get one quickly out of hammer. That one consumes all. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's the only one I can get to, but I don't know if I can get down there yet. I guess we will try. Yes, I can. Okay, I am going to swap things up, I think, and go play some Final Fantasy XIV.